Hello and welcome to PrintBoss online training. We are going to show how to set up your bank records to get up and running fast. Other videos go into the details of each feature. In this video, we will just cover the minimum requirements. The PrintBoss bank records contain information that will print on your checks, such as the company name and address and the bank account number. To start, gather all the bank information you want to print on your checks. This will include the name of the bank, the routing, and account number for every bank account you have to set up to use with QuickBooks. Also have the bank address and the official company name and address for the account. Start by opening your PrintBoss software to the master application screen. You can do this by running the PB32 program. Start by clicking on the Edit button. Click on Bank List and click on the first bank record on the list. Click the Edit Bank button in the upper right corner. You will use the Bank Edit screen in PrintBoss. Note there are 6 tabs included on the Bank Edit screen: the Primary, MICR, Miscellaneous, Signatures and Logos, Security, ACH Definition. We are going to review just the Primary tab in more depth for this tutorial. You enter basic information used in processing your checks on the Primary tab. Start at the top of the window. The bank code and bank prompt are entered on the Primary tab. PrintBoss will automatically select the bank based on the bank code entry. The PrintBoss bank code is comprised of 2 pieces of information coming from QuickBooks: the bank ID or name of the bank in QuickBooks and the company name. Typically, the format for the PrintBoss bank code is bank ID : company name. Don't worry about getting it exactly as it is in QuickBooks. When you process your first check, PrintBoss will prompt you to confirm and match the bank code, so the next time you print checks from that account, the bank code will match automatically. Please note, in the desktop versions of QuickBooks, printing the company name on your check is an option on the printer setup window. This option should be checked when processing checks through PrintBoss so that a complete bank code will be recognized. The bank prompt is not used by PrintBoss for processing checks. It is optional. One use may be to enter a label, which could help you identify the bank account when presented on a list. The name and address of the bank, as well as the name and address of the company, are also entered on the Primary tab. Fill in the bank information as it should appear on the checks. The data should be entered in order from top to bottom, though typically only the first 2 rows are populated. A script in the PrintBoss form controls whether the company information prints from QuickBooks or PrintBoss. The default is to print the company name and address from PrintBoss bank record fields. Fill in the company information as it should appear on the checks. The data should be entered in order from top to bottom. For the fractional code, enter the transit number provided by the bank. Use the / symbol to represent the fraction. Often the fractional code is no longer required. Because QuickBooks does not pass a check number to PrintBoss, the next check number field is maintained by PrintBoss. Enter the next check number from the check registry. If you don't know the check number, don't worry. PrintBoss will prompt the user to confirm or change the check number at the beginning of each check batch. PrintBoss will then retain the last used check number in the bank record. Please note this field will not update the check registry in QuickBooks. The next field, confirm check number at start of batch, is set to auto confirms. The other 2 settings are used by other accounting software packages. The next field, include bank on pop-up bank request list, has 3 choices which are optional. Suppress if unused in bank code is the default. Typically, the word unused is left at the beginning of the bank code for empty bank records. This will remove all unused bank records from the pop-up list when a bank code match is not detected by PrintBoss. If you keep this as the default, you will get a shorter list that only included the bank account records you used. The other choices can also be selected when appropriate. The next field, password required at start of batch, is optional. This feature limits the use of this bank record to only those that have the password. There are 3 choices for password protecting this bank account: when picking pop-up bank request list, during an unmatched bank selection, or every time bank is auto-picked. Check each option that applies, then enter the password. Please note the password will be visible to anyone that has access to this bank record. The account auto-select options are both optional. Check this box if the account must be confirmed during the process of automatic bank selection processing. A dialog box will always pop up and allow for user confirmation. The Always Confirm Auto Selection feature is only available when the Enforce Exact Bank Code Match and Allow for Selection when multiple bank codes match options are selected at the bottom of the Options Configuration Internal tab in PrintBoss. Checking this box enabled this account to be used for both AP and payroll. The bank code field on the primary tab usually includes the QuickBooks bank account name from the chart of accounts combined with the company name and separated by a colon. If the account name is payroll, the bank selection is based on the company name only. This is common with QuickBooks and QBO, as paychecks do not include an account name. Okay, so just redo that last sentence. This is common with QuickBooks, as paychecks do not include an account name. The Enable Payroll Alias Name feature is only available when Allow Bank Account to be AP and Payroll is selected at the bottom of the Options Configuration Internal tab in PrintBoss. We have completed the first of the 6 tabs in the bank record. The next tab, Micker, is where you enter the bank account information. Please see the next training video, PrintBoss Bank Record Micker tab. Thank you for your interest in PrintBoss. We welcome questions and comments to support@wellspringsoftware.com.